the greatest football team.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Allen going to go to the air right away.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Allen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On the ground, this is Dno27.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Bills' 48-yard line.
Throwing Rivers. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Again, running right, Achane.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Now Rivers.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Rig. Go. Set go.
They'll run for it with Achane.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
44-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
Regular, half. 50.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Bills had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins, nothing. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Throwing, Rivers. And going deep for Hill. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Middle. All 52. Go. Alert.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Caught. It's St. Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards that time.
First down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
Middle. Half.
Now Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Here's 2nd and 10.
Half. 56. Out. Half 85. Hey, home. Monday. Go.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Second and 10.
Half 10. Gun. Alert. Is that?
Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Dolphins, nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Rivers. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. Visiting kickers for years have had trouble with field goals here in Buffalo. The winds off nearby Lake Erie can really play havoc with your ability to aim the football correctly. And we saw an example right there. No good. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission. Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now Rivers. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
To throw is Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now a 2nd and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Rivers to throw it. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Rivers fires this into the flat, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Dolphins first down.
That's caught by Waller out left side. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
In motion right goes Smith-Schuster. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Two yards still to go. Third down now. Quick throw complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
First and 10.
To the air, Allen. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. Ready? Off 52. What's that?
Here's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Allen again. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Alert!
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Second and 5. Rivers. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 3rd and 3.
Here's Rivers.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing Rivers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now they'll audible to something else. Up the middle, Achane.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Rivers now from the 50.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Rivers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, Rivers. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 15.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
On for the extra point is Folk. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Bills 21, Dolphins 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up.
And it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Regular. Hey, home. Monday. Gun. Out. Right, Eddie. That's it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Alert.
37-yard
56.
line.
Off 52. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now Rivers. He'll dump this off to Achane. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Rivers. Throw caught by Achane. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Now Rivers on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Rivers to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Rivers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort. but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw again. Rivers. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal, Miami.
In motion, Hill. They'll run, Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Half 85, half 85.
To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, home, home, home. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Half, 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 half.
Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Hey, tight, tight, tight. What's that?
Allen to throw once more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. This is 2nd and 8. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their